um, 6:53 a.m. on I guess it's the 6th of August, 2025. 2025. I woke up kind of groggy at 5 something, and I stayed in bed. I'm already fucked up because of because because of the workouts, pretty much. And I have today and tomorrow. I'm thinking of taking the day off, and then I work one day on Friday. Um, because I have to catch up on tax stuff and payment of stuff and whatever. But it's so many things to catch up on. I'd like to be able to go to. I have to get like a tax form from 2023, so you see how behind I'm on and everything. At the school when I did the orderly work or the caregiver work, the school. So I thought I would go there after going to the gym. So that's the plan, to have one big thing done. You know, I just brushed my teeth and flossed. I flossed twice because I had a taste of blood in my mouth. I'm like, oh no, okay. So I gotta be careful with that. I'm going to drink water. My hair's kind of hard. So I haven't put oil in it for a day or so. I combed it yesterday, and minoxidil it yesterday. I'm gonna put some. Just as I wake up, I'm gonna put some mustard oil on it. I like that. So that's my relaxed time as I slowly wake up. Like I'm completely out of it right now. So I figured I'd do this instead of watching anything. I was watching videos and I got through a rabbit hole of stuff, and then I started to get depressed more. So not a good thing. Depressed mostly at the fact that I have a lot of trouble making friends, and also when you stick to like there's a few things that can possibly go on, but it's like they're beyond my limits, and I don't go past them now, whereas I used to, and it leads to the same depression, right? So I have certain limits, and I just stick with them, but you're depressed more um, ahead of time as opposed to going through a whole bunch of stuff and wondering why you did that type thing, you know? So it's really hard for me to find someone I can connect with. So when I was at the library yesterday, I saw these chairs that were really comfortable. I figured I could find one or two used that I can replace this dead sofa with. I'm basically sitting on wood right now. And there's parts I wanted to clean part of the floor. Don't have enough time for everything. Yesterday I didn't have energy afterwards. I went to the library. I kind of like just relaxed for a bit. I went over some of my first responder stuff. And I'm realizing now that maybe I shouldn't go over that first responder stuff because my master instructor sent me info like what would be on the exam, and I don't even think it has to do anything with that first responder course. So I might have to kind of like nix that. But I'm just getting into the habit of going to the library after the gym. So as I wake up, figuring out what's going to be feasible for me to do today. So, hello. Some people are up early. It's not that early, you know. But the sun's up, so I have light. I wanted to do. I haven't done this in a long time. Just getting ready at home. So this isn't really softening my hair as I'm doing it. It's still stiff, probably because I have buildup. I need to wash my hair and hydrate it again. But for now, this will soften up body heat and stuff, so. Putting hair in the sink. The strainer has a whole bunch of hair now. I have to empty it. Sometimes I put this in my mouth to hold on to them, you know. Oh, there are people here this morning. Good on that. So. Oh yeah, I know what I just did. Yesterday, that is. Hold on. Let me just finish going through this. When I was at the library before going through my a little bit of first responder stuff, I went through my voice messages because I wanted to attempt again to go to there's this men's group, and I called at the wrong time, and they needed to do a phone interview before I could be admitted to some of the meetings, and I was kind of defeated, and they called and left several messages, and then I lost the information. I was like, "Where's that pamphlet? Where?" And I didn't feel like looking where I wrote in my bujo. I didn't put it in the contents. It was just scribble, you know. Um, but I had the voice message because you get a digital copy. So I went through all that. Even though I don't have an earpiece from my phone, I lowered the volume so I could listen to it at the library. You know, and I wrote everything out. So that was also another goal for today, to call them and set that up since I have some more free time this month, at least for a little bit. Yeah, I will be working a week straight in a couple weeks, or less than a couple weeks. Just gotta keep track of everything, you know? Unless I get another contract, which the woman, you know, told me to set some dates. I gave two options. She didn't get back to me. It's like, why are you not getting back to me? Putting me in limbo all the time. Anyways. I'm not gonna go through this. Just gonna, because I combed through my hair yesterday, so I'm just gonna do this part like I just did. Maybe comb the ends, but first twist it up. Yeah, just gonna comb that part out. Twist some more. Try to comb the last little bit. Use the fine tooth. And it goes through smoothly, because I trimmed some of the hairs yesterday on this little rat tail. So, realizing again, have to keep my defenses up when I'm in this type of mood until I get into a better mood. You know, don't start scrolling everything. You're gonna rethink things and you're gonna feel like crap. Where I am. This in my mouth. Now, before I leave, too, I have to recharge the phone. It's going to be using a lot of juice. So, I have the comb with some hairs on it. Dial that in there. All right. Come with me. Then I go to the. Oh, I could use this to check. Just comb this in place. Like that. Put this here. Yeah. So. It's nice. It's neat. I gotta put in some more pins to hold the top part so it doesn't split. I think it's that oil that is slippery. It's good, but then it hardens up after a while. Because it's mineral oil based, I guess. Even though I didn't add any more. So, alright, got that there. Got my. I keep my other bobby pins right on the bathtub ledge. I'm here. Put you over there. One. Two. Three. 4. All right. One thing is done. Well, two things. I brushed my teeth, flossed my teeth a couple times, and hair is done. Let me put things away. Put the comb away. Held for review. Let's see. What do you have to say? I don't even know what that is. What is that? A schedule? You put a JPEG? I can't blow it up to see it. Oh, well. All right. Well, let me get this off. Get this off. Well, it's in the message. Whatever. Okay. Let me. See, I'm still slow. Got the wire running. I got all this hair from yesterday and today, and some noodles from food. I'm gonna put that in the garbage. Just grab all that. Be right back in a second. All right. Putting this away. It's like everything one step at a time. It's like I really have to like avoid the resistance of doing all these steps, but like just keep things going. I'll put the oil away. All right, the oil is going here. I'm going to put this here. Let me just show it anyways. There we go. I showed it because I still know what it is. All right. Usually I put the light on in here, but this seems pretty good. What does it look like with light? I don't think it's any better. Ow, my ear hurts. Okay, take this off. I'm gonna hang this up. Actually, I have some deodorant here, which I cut up. So I'm going to go over a table so I don't drop it. And use this up. Because you know when you use up a, not deodorant, antiperspirant, the white stuff. There's always a little extra in that plastic piece. So then I take a knife and I just like scrape it out. So I have it in here. See? So then I just take some of that, squish it onto one finger, and I use that. So I get a few days more. Like already this stuff doesn't last even a month. It lasts a couple of weeks. And I only use it once a day. Okay, that's one. Put some on. I don't take caffeine right away because I wait an hour or so just to see how I wake up. You know, they say, what was it, the Andrew Huberman podcast? It's good to wait an hour or two to see if your adenosine stores. I don't know. I can't think right now. I have to wash the hands because the deodorant, the antiperspirant stays on my fingers. I'm trying not to dry out my hands. I wore gloves going to bed, like the nitrile gloves, the Vaseline. Okay, I'm gonna just go dry the hands off. There's still a coating, but I'm okay. I'll deal with it. Because otherwise I just keep drying up my hands, right? So, muscles are popping today. So what I'm doing is good. It's just it takes a toll, you know. All right, let me see here. Got my glasses. The Nazi symbol is not something to joke about. Where's the Nazi symbol? It's called a swastika. Is it on that? Are you talking to Malt Licky? I don't know. Yell someone who cares. All right. Are you all on drugs? 15 people this morning. Okay. Hey, whatever happens between you guys, I'm okay because I'm just attempting to increase the views on this channel. It doesn't have to be about me. It just has to be about something. Oh, I'll wear this torn up shirt. Malt Licky typed it. Like those squares? Or is it that black thing within all those white and red squares? Is that supposed to be a swastika? It looks like a bad version of it. It doesn't look like a swastika. It's a bad attempt at it. I thought it was like a just his schedule, but okay. And also, it's not turned at 45 degrees, so it's pretty much if it was a swastika, it's the Buddhist version, which isn't, but anyways. I guess that's ignorance. If you're going to do a swastika, turn it at 45 degrees and make it look like a swastika. I guess. Yeah, I got the shirt on. 18 people, you guys are not in the north, are not. You're not in North America, that's for sure. Because it's like 7:23 in the morning. Well, maybe you might be up. But up and being hold on. Let me concentrate. Oh, you're in the UK. There you go. Okay. So it's an hour, the time difference. So it's probably nighttime for you or afternoon. All right. Let me just put this away. I will say at least I'm distracted, which is good. As my mind clears up this morning. Thank you for the like. So I noticed with these lives, my this channel is not a fast-growing channel, but doing the lives, getting the views, because you need to have 4,000 views, right? 4,000 watch time hours, 3,000 watch time hours to have some perks. Oh, it's afternoon for you. Got it. Gonna use some of this. I managed to get another tub of this, or tin. This is before putting on sunscreen. Because I was using some alpha hydroxy acid and I kept fucking up my neck. It used to fuck up my face. Anyways. So I have to let it heal. So I have to put lots and lots of cream on, lots and lots of sunscreen, lots and lots of sunscreen, anyways, because I'm pale as, you know. So there's that. And there's their face. So the many lives I can do, most of the lives get me at least 150 views. A good one, a couple times got me 700, like close to 800 views. That translates slowly to watch time hours, although the watch time hours was decreasing because it's as you get up in the front end of the year, the back end drops off. So I was like, why am I getting more views? But then my total watch time hours are decreasing because it's, it's in continuity, and I have to do more and get more watch time hours and keep it constant for a period of time, for a year, or at least until I break 4,000 watch time hours as opposed to 680, which I'm at now. It creeped up again. It was dropping down to 678 for the year. So, so the more lives I can do, the better. And then I get a couple of new subscribers. Please subscribe, because I have to break. Well, thank you for liking. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the support. Yeah, I have to. I've broken 500 subscribers, so, but I still need 3,000 watch time hours. That's the problem. You know. I only found out this hack about a month ago, if that, less than a month ago. And there's only certain places I can do it. I like to do it at the gym, but when they play the music, I can't, because then you get the copyright, right? So I have to go at a time, and it's already too late now. If I go to the gym closer to me, the gym is so small, you hear the music, and so that would trigger the copyright. Um, if I go to the one that I'm going to today, the one I like to go to, I have to go before the staff gets there, and the sound is low, so I can do it. And then there were a few days I do it at the community center when I'm waiting outside, because there's Wi-Fi outside. You know, I'm in Montreal. There's a Montreal Wi-Fi, city Wi-Fi. It's not everywhere, but it's in front of that community center, and within it. Maybe it's the buildings that have it. Like certain buildings assigned it, so around the buildings too. But I only had like 10 viewers, so it depends. It depends. Sometimes there's like no one on. You know. Whoa! Sorry about that. All right. Checking a real mirror, which I need to clean. I need to do a lot of cleaning. I need to do so many things. And I have to keep one thing a priority. It's tough. That's tough for me. That's tough for me. Being able to make friends, get connections is very tough for me. Rejection sensitivity is very big for me. But I have to realize that before I would accept anyone in my life, and that was worse. You know. So it's the kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't type of thing. I have my socks on already, and I use compression socks. I did that last night. So all is good. Just need to change my sweatpants. Obviously, I'm still not awake, but now, well, I didn't put on sunscreen. I should put it on. I'll wait a bit. Let this soak in a bit. Or should I? No, I could put it on now. Just get the sunscreen here, which is in my bag. I'm not using a tinted sunscreen. I'm using one that, like these non-mineral ones, the ones that don't leave a cast. They seep into my eyes, but baby ones seem to be better. This one seems to be okay on 90% of the time. So I don't care if I go out with a red face. Oh yeah, I haven't even gone to the bathroom yet. I'm feeling it now. So when I have to do that, of course, I'm shutting off the stream, but I'm gonna wait a bit. Sunscreen. So I know how you guys find this stream through the shorts feed. That's what I was trying to say. I just, once I found that out, that hack, I'm like, oh, that's how I get randomly found. So that's what I'm sticking with. Because I'm not changing my content. Oh, that reminds me. I started adding some GoPro stuff. I bought a, it's in here, to test out GoPro. It's been several months, but this will be another, I'll do it later though, but, because if I sit down, I'm not going to get up. I started editing another GoPro video that I shot, and it's just random. It's just me walking around, going places, and I actually like looking at that, you know. Maybe I could turn that on while I'm getting ready. So I'll be doing 4 things at the same time. I want to clean up the armpits of these workout shirts. So, yeah, I can't concentrate on 4 things at one time. So, I got the sunscreen on. Let me just double check. It's okay. Yeah. All right. Take some more. As the brain starts to work a little more. And I'm still not on caffeine yet, so that's a good thing. I'll put this over here. I think it's starting to get hot because the sun's up and all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the air because I don't want to be sweating before I get out. And I'm still a bit stiff from the workout yesterday, so I haven't loosened up yet. Especially in the low back when you feel like you need to crack it. I'm not going to do that. I'll wait till it loosens up a bit. All right. I can't move this. I'm going to move this away first. My teeth stuff. All these. Maybe I could put you over here. Yeah, I think that works. All right, get gloves. Because I've been washing my hands a lot with Dawn to save on soap, and my hands, you know, when your palms kind of peel off, it got to that point, even in the summertime. So I'm like, I better watch what I'm doing. Wear gloves. You know, let me see what you rate. All right. 20 people. Hells to the yes. Now wearing gloves with, oh shit. Let me put you there. There we go. Wearing gloves with 21, 20, now it's 15. It goes and comes because people just pass on it through the feed and then click off. Like the stream, 20 people. Thanks. All right. Like if you're wearing like Vaseline on your hands or sunscreen, like it destroys the gloves. Like condoms too. Oily substances do that. All right, so I got my, this is what I do, because these are like dry fit type shirts. That's all I wear. But this isn't it. This is an old ratty shirt, but I like it for the gym. I take Dawn soap on the armpit, because eventually the armpits start to smell. So this cleans it all up. I add water. I brush it with an old toothbrush. Lather it up. See, it's lathered up. Okay, then I take some baking soda, put a little bit of that. And then I put a little bit of vinegar on it. Then it foams up. Apparently that's not a good thing. That's like it's neutralizing both of the products so it doesn't work. But you know what? My underarms they smell good after washing them. They smell clean and fresh, so I'm doing it. If you go to Ash Jeeves NY, he's a professional dry cleaner in New York City on YouTube. He says don't add the two, but he doesn't talk about the armpits. He talks about other products, but some of the products are too expensive, you know, so. Mad for no reason, Sabrina. Okay, hello. This works. So I'm sticking with it until otherwise, you know. The products are inexpensive, they're widely available. I just gave myself to doing it. You know, I let this pile up now because I have other chores to do in the morning too. So I have to rotate things. My gloves, because I use these types of gloves for teaching CPR classes and first aid classes. I recycle them because we're not using them for blood, so it's just for teaching, and it's expensive too. Each glove is 23 cents. That adds up. If I have like 18 people, that's, you know, $7, $8, let's say. So I can save money there. Teaching CPR and first aid classes, there's a lot of expenses. And if I get my contracts from people, they don't make that much money. They have expenses. Like there's too many expenses and you can't charge what you want. You have to charge what the market dictates sometimes. Unless for certain situations where you get a clientele that really needs you and will pay anything. So you have to be careful with that. So, 2 likes, thank you. Now I'm putting this in the bin right there. Right, you didn't see that, but you don't need to. Put this back here. Another shirt. I have shorts too, and I have underwear, but that would be for another day because I only have that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 8 shirts to do. Let's go. 8 shirts, and then I'm gonna call it a day, and then I'm gonna recharge the phone, go to the bathroom, do that stuff. And get out of here. Unless I continue editing the GoPro video. Well, it's not editing, I mean just watch the rest of the clips. Because I did edit it in the sense that the clips that were not clips, I already took out last night and I saved it. I edited an open shot. But anyways. So. Soon I'll be taking the first caffeine pill to get ready for the gym. Alright, here we go. Yeah. So the thing is with these lives, there's 13 people on, 2 likes. It fluctuates so much, it's never the same people, right? It's when I shut it off that I see, oh, 150 people viewed this stream. That's how it goes. It's not all at one time. People just like go through it. They see a few seconds, they go off, they keep scrolling. That's the charm. Well, the charm. That's the hack, if you want to say, the biohack. I don't know. That's the rub, as you want to say. So these are habits, like this is a habit that I don't have to concentrate too much on. So it allows me to live stream at the same time and talk and whatever. 16 people. There we go. That's 2. Back off to the hamper. Right in there. Okay. Oh, I had it at an angle. You didn't see that. Because when I hold the phone at an angle, the live pauses. We're at 50 minutes already? How is that possible? How much juice do I have? I'm at 88 for juice on my phone. And of course, once I turn off the live, when I get into Wi-Fi, it's going to use up all the juice, and I'm already in low power mode. I keep it in low power mode all the time. So I probably won't do all the shirts. I won't have the time. I'll stop at an hour for the live. At least I did some, right? That's the important thing, to keep a certain momentum going, because otherwise there's inertia and I procrastinate, and the goal is to get out of here, to clear my mind, to get to the gym. And when I get to the gym, now I'm starting to focus on, because I'm there for like 4 hours, I do some of the menial work that I need to do also, like that call I want to make, Maybe calling the doctor, making an appointment. All that stuff, so I can accomplish that menial stuff at the gym. Because I spend a long time there. Because I do a lot of mobility exercises, and also it clears my mind. As opposed to sitting here. Right? And it gets me more steps in. So to get myself moving, to change environments often, clear my mind, a bit of caffeine as needed. On the days I go to the gym, on the days I don't go to the gym where I teach, adrenaline kind of gets me going. So I just start off slower, which is fine. Saves money on caffeine, and also prevents me from having to do higher doses. This is my third day in a row with caffeine when I do it, so that's gonna suck. But whatever. And depending on how much I get done today, in terms of mobility work, and I might start doing my back again. I haven't done my back in a month. You have to prioritize something, right? There's just so much, you know what I mean? Here we go. I'm just gonna, well, I'll take you with me. You guys watch, it's Tony on YouTube, Ian on YouTube, and Mondo, who used to work at the 7-Elevens, the 7-Eleven, and then they both stopped, and now it's like, things are kind of dying. I don't know. Everything's transient, temporary, nothing stable. Tummy's growling. I have my granola bars. First, let me go to the bathroom. How are we for time? 54. We'll say 6 more minutes. Then I'll shut this off. Go to the bathroom. Probably eat some granola bars and start the caffeine as I continue to get ready to go. Maybe continue this as I watch the GoPro clips, so then I can render that, keep that rendering when I'm gone, keep that laptop open. We'll see what happens with the plan. I like all that rendering stuff, and if I'm uploading from here, like if I'm uploading a GoPro clip video, actually, it's like an hour and a half long, but I don't want to be here when it's going on, I want to be doing something else. It's like watching paint dry on the wall type thing, right? So, all right. No more talkative. Everyone's going on with their day. But thank you guys for peeping in and talking a little bit. But I did need to talk. I needed to vent. Instead of keeping it in my head. That's what this channel is for. So you see some of the videos, I do video clips, And it's just me talking when I need to talk. And even when I don't need to talk, I just put it on because it's hard to get me started sometimes. I really have to trust the people. And so I can only maybe talk to myself, and if I film it, that's fine. Oh, let me get this. So, all right. That's enough of that. Obviously, I couldn't complete it, but that's fine. I could not complete it. At least I did part of it. I do a lot of things in parts. How many shirts do I have left? Well, first let me wipe off the, let me rinse off the. Oh, we're up to 25. What? I'm about to leave and we're up to 25. Let me rinse off the old toothbrush, hook it up onto the vinegar, put all that there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shirts left. And after today, after this shirt, I'll have 6 tomorrow morning that I'll need to do. I'm gonna take off the gloves. I reuse these until they break. I find it's better to have these, the nitrile ones, not the vinyl ones, but the nitrile, because they last pretty long. As opposed to if I buy gloves at the dollar store, like thicker ones, first of all, I can't maneuver things with them and they break. I have a super thick pair I bought. They were like, no, actually from like a hardware store, Canadian Tire. Kind of like a Rona, kind of like a Lowe's type thing, I guess. I don't use them. It's a hassle. So these nitriles are good. And if they last a month or so, a lot of them last a month. Sometimes they last a few weeks, depending on how much Vaseline I have on my how much Vaseline I have on my hands. But 33 people, what's going on? All right, I want to thank you for this. It's motivating. Hopefully, I'll do another one tomorrow, continuing with the shirts. Yeah. Now I'm looking at the outside. See that piece of metal? That space in between? That means that's broken. It's going to fall off eventually. I have to pay my condo fees first before I ask them to repair that. Problems. I have to deal with so many things, and I'm frozen, and I have to continue with my life. That's where I'm at. Well, if no one understands, that's fine. It's my life, right? Gotta live it. Bye for now.